Something shady is unfolding with Busta Rhymes, the rapper known for his fiery tracks and wild personality. But behind the scenes, rumors and controversies are swirling fast, and it might be darker than anyone imagined. As Diddy's high-profile trial approaches, whispers suggest Busta Rhymes is quietly pulling away from the long-time friendship. With potential footage tying Busta to the drama, rumors are flying that he might even move out of the country to dodge the fallout. Ex-bodyguards and promoters have revealed a side of Busta few knew, a pattern involving young men at clubs, with VIP sections always stocked with fun boys. This secret lifestyle has been industry knowledge for years, but only recently surfaced publicly. Despite being in his 50s, Busta isn't shy about throwing punches. Recent arrests for assault and past incidents involving weapons paint a picture of a volatile figure whose temper has often spiraled out of control. Claims have emerged about Busta's hidden relationships and possible internal battles with his sexuality. Multiple men have come forward with stories suggesting a double life that's been carefully guarded but visible to insiders for over a decade. Busta Rhymes distancing from Diddy amid legal chaos. Something real shady is going down with Busta Rhymes right now. Word on the street is that he's quietly trying to back away from his longtime buddy Diddy and fast. With Diddy's big trial kicking off on May 1st, folks are saying Busta might even be planning to move out of town before things really blow up. But here's where it gets even messier. Some insiders claim the feds could have actual footage that ties Busta to some of the wild stuff Diddy's being accused of. Busta's name has been swirling around in the background for a minute now. He's never been the main target, but whispers have been flying for a while. People have been saying those flip mode days might have had a whole different meaning. Then there's the talk about how Busta always kept his love life on the low. No public girlfriends, barely any real relationship drama. But insiders, including a few ex-bodyguards, are saying he used to hit up certain clubs heavy, and he wasn't exactly looking for ladies. They say he loved partying with the fun boys, and not just once or twice either. And let's not forget Busta and Diddy go way back. That track, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, a total banger. But rumor has it Busta cooked that up in the studio with Diddy, and some folks claim it was inspired by more than just music vibes. So, when Busta came out defending Diddy recently, while everyone else was either staying silent or cutting ties, it had people seriously side-eyeing him. Now that there are whispers he might have helped cover up some stuff behind the curtain, things are looking real suspicious. Some fans even think Busta's been dropping cryptic messages to Diddy on social media. Just a few days ago, he posted a pic with the caption, "The blessings don't stop, so we won't ever stop." And fans immediately picked up on it. Was that a slick nod to Diddy's classic line, "Can't stop, won't stop"? It sure sounds like it. But that's not even the wildest part. Word on the street is that Busta is plotting a major escape plan. Sources say he's been eyeing a move out of the US. And not just for vacation. Apparently, he's been looking at South Africa as his next base, at least until the whole Diddy situation cools off. He's even dropped hints lately about how he could totally see himself settling there. Some outlets are now claiming Busta's already started the process to apply for South African citizenship. Sounds like someone's trying to disappear before things get messy. Now, while Busta might be planning to dip out and vanish for a while, more and more dirt from his past is bubbling up, and it's getting real hard to ignore with more folks in the industry finally speaking up. Those long-standing rumors about Busta living a double life are starting to sound a lot more real. And let's just say the parallels between him and Diddy are getting way too close for comfort. With Diddy's trial creeping up fast, people are wondering if the pressure is finally getting to Busta. Could this be Busta cracking under the weight of what's coming? Sources close to the situation are even saying Busta might be spiraling, panicking because he knows his name could get dragged into that courtroom mess. And not in a good way. Explosive claims from insiders about Busta's secret life. Ex-bodyguards and promoters have revealed a side of Busta few knew, a pattern involving young men at clubs, with VIP sections always stocked with fun boys. This secret lifestyle has been industry knowledge for years, but only recently surfaced publicly. Big homie CC, a former bodyguard, called Busta a super zest monster. He said Busta had a pattern of shady behavior involving younger dudes back in the day. It wasn't some underground secret either. Promoters and insiders allegedly knew the deal. Whenever Busta got booked for a club appearance, the promoters already had a checklist. Make sure the VIP was filled with good-looking young men to keep him entertained. Big Homie told stories about Busta pulling guys into his VIP section and not letting them go all night. He was hands-on, making sure those guys stayed right by his side the entire time. Fans have been calling out Big Homie, accusing him of clout chasing, but he stood firm, saying this has been an open secret for over a decade. The reason? Everyone in the industry wanted to stay on Busta's good side to enjoy the perks, free bottles, exclusive access, and top-tier connections. But knowing Busta's quick temper and history of throwing hands, it's no surprise many were too scared to speak out. Big Homie also claimed Busta has a pattern of blowing up on women, sometimes getting physical, which could be tied to hidden struggles. According to him, some men rumored to hide their real preferences carry hidden resentment toward women, turning frustration into rage. This adds a deeper layer to Busta's aggressive outbursts and behavior that fans have witnessed for years. Multiple men have come forward with their own stories, suggesting a pattern too bold to ignore. This revelation paints a complex picture of Busta's secret life, filled with hidden relationships and long-standing rumors now coming to light. Physical altercations and a history of violence. Despite being in his 50s, Busta Rhymes has shown no signs of backing down when it comes to physical confrontations. Earlier this year, he was arrested after a brutal altercation in Brooklyn, where police say he punched a man in the face multiple times. This wasn't an isolated incident. Authorities report the fight began as a heated argument, escalating quickly into a violent encounter. Busta, whose real name is Trevor Smith, was charged with third-degree assault, and the victim had to seek medical treatment for swelling to the face. His volatility on stage and off has been documented over the years, marking him as a figure with a quick temper. Back in 2006, Busta attacked a man simply because he believed the person spat on his car. That same year, prosecutors attempted to charge him for carrying a weapon, and wild reports revealed that Busta had a machete stashed in his car. But the controversies didn't stop there. In 2007, he reportedly got into a physical dispute with his own driver over money, a case that ended with probation. His history of run-ins with the law paints a picture of someone who struggles to keep his anger in check, a trait that has fueled his reputation both in the music industry and beyond. Even with years passing, this fiery streak continues to follow him closely, adding fuel to ongoing speculations about his personal life and behavior. The pattern of aggressive outbursts is especially concerning given the recent legal scrutiny surrounding his longtime associate, Diddy. It raises unsettling questions about the pressures and frustrations that may be boiling beneath Busta's tough exterior, possibly hinting at deeper struggles that the public has yet to fully uncover. Rumors of a double life and hidden struggles. Claims have emerged about Busta's hidden relationships and possible internal battles with his sexuality. Multiple men have come forward with stories suggesting a double life that's been carefully guarded, but visible to insiders for over a decade. His former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, labeled Busta a super zest monster, revealing a pattern of secretive behavior involving younger men at clubs. According to insiders, this wasn't underground knowledge, but common in the industry. Promoters had checklists to ensure the VIP section was stocked with attractive young men to keep Busta entertained. This so-called Fun Boys crew was a regular fixture around him, confirming long-standing whispers about his lifestyle. Social media personality Trip Ollie shared a personal encounter where Busta grabbed and held his hand tightly without hesitation, later inviting him to a VIP section at a club. These stories add layers to the rumors that Busta's public image hides a complex reality. Further fueling speculation, Busta was reportedly seen leaving a gay pride event with a trans woman, sparking an internet meltdown. Meanwhile, controversial claims from Orlando Brown include allegations of Busta having an alter ego with a woman's name, intensifying curiosity and concern. Despite the focus on Busta's sexuality, the real issue highlighted by insiders and fans is his aggressive behavior and the pattern of manipulative or predatory conduct. The tension between his public persona and these hidden elements creates a complicated narrative that has captivated many. As these details emerge, It raises deeper questions about the pressures and secrecy faced by stars like Busta Rhymes and how much remains concealed beneath the surface. Cryptic social media hints and a looming escape plan. Fans have been closely watching Busta Rhymes' social media activity, and lately, he's dropped some cryptic messages that have everyone talking. Just a few days ago, he posted a photo with a caption, "The blessings don't stop, so we won't ever stop." Many fans immediately noticed this seemed like a nod to Diddy's famous line, "Can't stop, won't stop." But it gets even more intriguing when you consider the timing of this post. Rumors have been swirling that Busta is planning a major escape plan, with sources claiming that he's eyeing a move out of the US. South Africa reportedly is at the top of his list for a safe haven until the whole Diddy situation cools off. He's even been dropping hints recently about how he could totally picture himself settling there. Some outlets say Busta has already started the process of applying for South African citizenship. This raised eyebrows, as it seems like a strategy to disappear, or at least lay low, before things get messy. Coupled with his sudden quietness in the public eye, selling off properties in the US, and random low-key overseas trips to places with tricky extradition laws, it sure looks like Busta is planning ahead for something serious. Fans and insiders alike are connecting the dots, wondering if this all ties back to pressure from Diddy's impending trial. Is Busta just prepping a fresh start far away from the spotlight? Or is there something deeper he's trying to evade? Whatever the case, these social media hints and escape rumors are fueling intense speculation, making this chapter in Busta Rhymes' story more mysterious and compelling than ever. Industry silence and fear around speaking out. Industry insiders admit everyone has tried to stay on Busta's good side to enjoy perks, leading to decades of silence even amid troubling rumors. His quick temper and influence have kept many from speaking the truth openly. Big Homie CC, a former bodyguard, revealed that this has been an open secret in the music business for over a decade. According to him, promoters and insiders all knew the deal. Whenever Busta got booked for a club appearance, there was always a checklist to make sure the VIP was stacked with attractive young men, perfectly tailored to keep him entertained. People in the industry admire these stars so much, they want to be in their section, backstage at video shoots, or part of their entourage. That access and lifestyle come with perks like free bottles, exclusive access, and top-tier connections. But the fear of Busta's explosive temper and willingness to throw hands over small things makes many too scared to speak out. This culture of silence protects Busta's image despite the swirling whispers and allegations. Those who have tried to reveal the truth have often faced backlash or been ignored because everyone wants to stay in the good graces of the powerful. It's a complex web of admiration, fear, and self-preservation that keeps these secrets buried in the shadows. And while the industry might be hush-hush, fans and outsiders are finally starting to hear the story behind the music. Fan reactions and viral moments revealing cracks. Fans have been buzzing over a clip from a recent event where someone in the crowd shouted Diddy's name. And Busta looked spooked like he saw a ghost or something. That clip went viral with people saying his reaction basically confirmed he's got something to hide. What's also raising suspicion? Busta suddenly selling off some properties in the US and making random low-key trips overseas, places where extradition laws get tricky. That's got folks wondering, is this man preparing for a full-on exit strategy? When the whole Diddy and Cassie scandal hit the fan, Busta didn't stay silent. He jumped in quick. But instead of distancing himself or taking a real stance, he hit fans with a message telling people to mind their business and keep their opinions to themselves. And that right there only made folks side-eye him even harder. Like, why even say something like that unless you're trying to low-key defend Diddy? Especially after that disturbing footage of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie went public. There was no gray area there. So for Busta to basically say stay out of it when it comes to domestic violence, that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It felt out of touch, maybe even protective. A viral moment that showed just how tense things are behind the scenes, making fans and insiders question what really went down between Busta and Diddy. This reaction, combined with his sudden quietness and low-profile moves, definitely signals cracks in a friendship that was once solid. The question now is what's next for Busta, as these viral moments only add fuel to swirling rumors and suspicions. The bigger picture. What Busta's story says about fame and secrecy. Busta Rhymes' story goes far beyond the music and headlines, revealing deep layers of fame and secrecy that many don't see at first glance. Behind the glitz and energy of the stage lies a world where loyalty, image, and hidden truths collide. For years, the industry kept quiet about Busta's offstage life, not because there was nothing to say, but because the stakes were high. In an environment where connections mean power and perks flow freely, many chose silence over speaking out. It's a reminder of how fame can act as a double-edged sword, offering the spotlight while masking complicated, sometimes dark realities. Busta's rumored double life, his struggles with personal identity, and his volatile behavior reveal the pressures celebrities may face behind closed doors. These stories expose the emotional toll of maintaining a public persona that may not fully reflect private battles. More importantly, it highlights the culture of secrecy that often surrounds high-profile figures, where image preservation can overshadow truth and transparency. This pattern is not unique to Busta. It's a commentary on how fame can isolate individuals and create an environment ripe for rumors and fear. With Busta possibly planning to relocate just as major legal drama unfolds, it underscores the lengths to which public figures might go to protect themselves. Ultimately, his story challenges us to look beyond surface assumptions and consider the complicated human stories behind celebrity scandal and secrecy. Fame is not just about success, but also about managing contradictions, masks, and the heavy costs of privacy lost. Busta Rhymes' journey serves as a stark reminder of that hidden world lurking beneath the music and headlines. Busta Rhymes isn't just a rapper facing legal heat. He's a figure wrapped in decades of secrets, conflicts, and swirling rumors. As fans and insiders watch closely, one thing's clear. His story is far from over, and what's hidden beneath might change everything we thought we knew. His sudden distancing from Diddy, cryptic social media hints, and plans to relocate to South Africa all paint a picture of a man trying to escape a storm. But beneath that escape lies a deeper narrative about fame's dark side. Loyalties tested, truths concealed, and the pressures that come with living in the spotlight. The industry's silence on Busta's mysterious life only adds to the intrigue, revealing how power and influence often keep secrets tightly locked away. Viral moments exposing cracks in his public persona hint at underlying fears and struggles. The rapid sell-off of assets and quiet overseas trips fuel speculation of a deliberate strategy to vanish before more scandals erupt. This saga isn't just about legal trouble, it's a window into the complicated dance between celebrity, personal battles, and public perception. As new details emerge and rumors swirl, we're reminded that behind every headline, there are untold stories and hidden layers waiting to be uncovered. So, as this drama unfolds, it's worth asking ourselves, how much do we really know about the people we admire? And what else might be lurking in the shadows, just beyond the spotlight's glare?